Hi guys, Mindy Wender here. So as promised on Facebook, I wanted to make a 3-part training series. It's gonna be really quick. It's not gonna be like take you forever to get through. You can do all 3 of these trainings in one day if you want. Okay, but I just wanted to go through and explain to you what changed in me 4 years ago that got me to where I am today as a successful Beachbody coach, but even more than that, more than being a successful coach, I'm a better mom, a better wife, a better friend. I'm happier, I'm healthier. I just feel more comfortable in my own skin. Now, how did I get there? And the first thing we're gonna go over is me getting over my fears. So before I even heard about Beachbody, I was working full-time as an office manager, and I was working 40 to 50 hours a week. I was stressed out. We were broke. My husband was laid off from his job, and I wasn't working out, and I just had a baby, so I wasn't confident. And before I had to go back to work, though, so after my maternity leave, before I have to go back to work, I actually searched online, which is crazy, for something that I could do from home. I'm like, I like computers. I like, I just started thinking of things that I actually enjoyed. And I started Googling it, couldn't find anything. Beachbody coaching was around. I'm not a founding coach. I didn't get in like the first year or anything like that. Beachbody coaching was out for years before I joined as a coach. So I don't know why God didn't bring it in front of me at that point, but I know there is a reason. I had a lot of learning to do before I could get to the point where I'd be ready to take that leap of faith. So when I did meet Janelle Summers, who's my upline coach, I met her on Twitter. We got to talking, we clicked. I saw a webinar explaining coaching. I was like, this is it. Thank you, God. Here's my sign. But I didn't just jump on board like that. I was like, I'm scared. I don't have the money. What if I don't know enough people? I'm not a fitness professional. I've never owned a business. I never ran a business. And I don't have a lot of experience in fitness or business. I've never been a network marketer. And other fears too came to mind, like I am from a super small town, so how am I going to do this? I don't have a large network of friends, again, small town, but also on social media. I just had like a tiny little group of friends on my Facebook page. And on Twitter, I was only following like celebrity people. So that was a fear of mine. And also the fact that I wasn't working out and I was insecure about the way I looked, and just my confidence level was just really low. So I found myself being very shy at that point in my life. And so I needed to ask Janelle how I could do this if I'm shy and I'm just so scared to death to step outside my comfort zone and do something that I've never done before and have no experience in doing. Will I be even successful at it? So now I'm going to tell you how I got over those fears. One way is I just had to control my thoughts. So number one, you have to learn to control your thoughts. So right when you start to think, I can't do this because, or I'm scared to do this because I'm shy, don't dwell on the things that you're scared of. Don't dwell on the things that you're lacking, because I'll tell you what, getting over your fears it's not something that you're born with. Not like only this many people can learn to get over their fears. Anybody can do this because this skill is learnable. So that means any person who is watching this video who has fears can get over their fears. Now that's pretty inspiring, right? Like, oh my God, she did it, I can do it. It's legit. It's something I can learn. So one way, like I said, is to control your thoughts. So right when you start to think of those things, change your thoughts into something positive. So you have to really control your mind. Don't speak the words like, well, I'm too shy, I can't. So don't speak negatively about your fears as well. Just don't talk about them and try to overcome them. Another way that you can try to overcome your fears is by doing. And I know that's scary, but if you are scared to go up to some random person and say hello, the number one way to get over that fear is by doing it. And then doing it again, and then doing it again, and then doing it again. So can you do, and I know that part's scary. I know it. When I started reading personal development and I learned like the only way to move outside your comfort zone and get over the only way to get over your fears is to move outside your comfort zone and do those things. I was like, man, I gotta actually do the work. Yes, it does take work, but you will be like, oh my gosh, I can't believe like 3 months ago I was scared to do this. Now I'm not at all. The third section of this, the third part I wanted to share with you, is that you have to really think of the meaning behind what you're about to do. So when you're trying to do something you're scared of, to get over it, move outside your comfort zone, you have to think, why am I doing this? So for example, if you're scared to talk to somebody new about coaching, because I know a lot of coaches are watching this, but you can apply this to anything. So this is just an example. What I did is I was like, why am I scared of this? So I asked myself why I was scared. Why can't I do this? Why is this freak me out so bad? And I realized it was because I was scared of rejection. And that made everything so clear to me. Okay, being scared to get somebody tell you no, legit. I can totally understand that. But what I was about to explain to them was something that was changing my life. Something that has changed other people's lives. And so I just went back and thought, when Janelle Summers and I met on Twitter and we got to talking, what if she never brought up coaching to me? What if she never said, or what if when I asked her, she said, oh, she's not qualified, she's too shy, I don't have time to respond, I'm too scared to respond because I'm fearful that she'll say no. And I just think, what if she held back because of her fears or other things that were going on in her head? And then I would not be where I am today. I would not be debt-free. I would not be able to build our dream home. I will not be able to go to Disney World multiple times per year. I will not be able to, do all the things, be at home, most importantly, be at home and present in my children's lives, and just be living a life that I design, if she would have been fearful for that. So then I started thinking, wow, that's powerful. I'm going to start thinking of this as my responsibility. By not telling somebody about coaching and letting my fears get in the way of my success, I'm actually holding back helping somebody else. It is my responsibility to put this in front of people who I think would benefit from this. And as long as my intentions are good and I'm truly trying to share and help other people, I don't care if the answer is yes or no. I did my part. So that's the way you kind of have to look at it. You have to get over your fears of rejection, get over whatever fears you have by going out there and doing it. As long as your intentions are good by what you are doing, there shouldn't be a problem. All right, so that is today's training on how to get over your fears. So tomorrow you're going to receive, or you can watch them all 3 on YouTube, but tomorrow you will receive number 2, which is getting over your excuses. So thanks guys for watching. Make sure you go to my Facebook page. It's facebook.com/Mindy Wender Fitness. Put the little link right here. All right, have a good night guys.